So ready, Dieguito, we can start.
Okay, perfect. So, hello everybody. We are going to work today in a Christmas ornamentation for everybody to make their wishes and to hang in the tree or whatever you want to do with that. So, what we're going to do, we're going to do a Christmas ball. We're going to use the wool, some glue. No, we need maybe a bowl, something that you can put a little of glue and water, and that's it. We're going to begin with that, okay? So, 1 second. I'll try something here. Okay, so, and as well, we're going to use a globe, a balloon, okay? A little balloon. I think most of you must have these balloons because it wasn't materials. So go for it, go grab the materials, and I'll tell you again. Some wool, no? You have different colors of wool, even red. A balloon, glue, and a recipient, maybe any recipient. You can wash it after this, okay? You can wash it. 1 second. Okay, so. We're going to begin getting the balloon ready. No, we need like this size. No, maybe your fist, the size of your fist with the balloon. Okay, so this is very hard. If you want, you can stretch a little the balloon to make it more easier. This is too big, so maybe I would like to have it like this. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're going to begin, and we have here my assistant camera. There is the camera that is going to show us the other perspective, okay? So when we have this one, we're going to prepare the magic glue. What is the magic glue? We're going to put glue in the bowl, okay? We're going to put glue on the bowl, in the bowl. Don't put too much. It doesn't have to be too much. And if you need, you can add more, okay? So we're going to add almost 3 scoops. Think about 3 scoops. And if you can see, this is like 2 scoops. And the third. Okay? Perfect. So, what is the important thing? That we are going to add the wool, the glue to the wool, okay? So it's going to be hardened, okay? So you have to get a little of water for it to get in on each fiber and get it harder, but just a little, no? Almost a third of the wool, of the glue that you have, okay? You can mix it up right now. And let's see if the consistency is okay. We need a little more denser than the milk, okay? It's almost like a yogurt, kind of yogurt. So let me see. Okay, we can add a little more of glue. Okay, very good. Okay, that's okay. I think it's going to be okay right now. Yes, I think it is okay. If you can see here, this is the consistency that we are looking for. No? It's in between yogurt and the milk. It looks like a milk. Okay, now, so I have my balloon, and I'm going to cut almost 3 meters of wool. How we're going to do that? We're going to measure it from my arm, all the length of my arm, until this shoulder, okay? 1. I grab it like this. 2. And the last one, 3 meters. 3. And then I'm going to cut it. I'm going to begin with this part. So you are going to put the wool on this strand of wool, the glue, and you're going to add it. Try to make all the glue inside all the fibers. You have to soak it up, okay? Soak it until it is completely wet, okay? You can do with this. This is going to be a little messy. So what is important here? I recommend you to use something to take care of of your table. You can see here, I have here this the setup to take care of my table, okay? Also, I have here my apron. So in this moment, we are going to look something to take care of our clothes, okay? I'm going to put my apron on. Everybody has an apron in your house? Maybe in the kitchen? If not, you can look for a shirt that you don't use anymore and maybe that you can damage. Or we are going to be very, very careful for not to damage anything, okay? Okay, perfect. So keep all the wool here, all the wool, put it inside, and try that the glue gets in all the strands and in all the fiber of it, okay? I hope you're following me. Okay, so you have to be very careful in this part for not to drip on the table or in your clothes, okay? And how we are going to do for not to do that? I'm going to show you. So now what we are going to do, I'm going to show you. We're going to cover all the balloon with the glue, okay? We're going to put all this thread into the balloon, okay? Around the balloon. So make sure that is very, very, very wet, the wool, okay? Can you see it? Like in spaghetti? If it looks like an spaghetti, it's okay, okay? So, how you're going to do that? Do it. So, I hope you can see it well. We're going to grab the wool, and with one hand, I don't know if you can see me, I'm going to do this. 1 second, please. Okay. Perfect. So, I have here the wool. And it's not yet. 1 second, that I am having here some issues to show you how to do it, okay? Perfect. So, we have here the wool, and we are going to put it around it, okay? And grab it like this. Maybe in this camera is going to be easier. So when you pull the wool, you're going to try to not drip it, but to drip it in the bowl, okay? So you're going to begin doing circles around without any distinctive pattern. No, just to make it all around. Try to make it even in all the ball. Okay, are you seeing? Okay, don't drip around, and if you drip, try to get some rug of this, no, some paper, toilet paper maybe, to clean it up. Okay, to clean it up. So get around those 3 meters of wool. Perfect. So you can choose any color you want of wool. Don't worry about it. Okay, I choose green, and then we're going to do with some white. Why? Because we're going to make some ornaments, different ornaments in it. Okay. Okay, so try to follow all the big holes that you have. You know, these big holes, you can cover them with some wool until you have an even way of covering it. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. Okay, so I can clean up my hands, and you're going to pass the thread, no, the point of the thread, we're going to pass it through down of one of the threads. You can see here, maybe in this camera, I'm going to pass it through it for it not to get loose. Okay? Okay, so we have the first part. Very good. So I can put it here. I'm going to do a little more of glue. I'm going to clean up a little the table. And we're going to continue with the white. Why? Because we need to cover almost all the ball, no? We need some spaces, but we have to cover most of the ball, okay? So, the same. I'm going to cut 3 meters of the thread from my hand to my shoulder. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? I think I'm going to need a little more of glue. Okay? So I'm going to add. If you need, you can do it as well. So add some glue here. Remember, I'm going to add almost 2 scoops of glue. Or 3 scoops of glue. If you add 3 scoops of glue, add 1 of water, okay? Perfect. Place it here. And just a sip of water. Perfect. Let's see how we're doing. I think it is okay. So again, we're going to make spaghettis of glue. So we're going to soak it, the wool, again, in the magic glue. Everything is going to be on it. Perfect. Soak it up. It has to look like a spaghetti with carbonara, or white or green. And this glue is going to get into the fibers, and it's going to get harder, okay? So when it dries, it's going to be hard to get all the ball hard without the balloon. No, you're not going to need the balloon anymore. Okay. I think I need a little more of glue and a little more of water. I'm going to add here. And here, perfect. Okay. Soak it in every corner, no? All of the wool have to be soaked up. Perfect. And okay, I think I'm going to do a little less than this, than the 3 meters, just for the time that we need. Okay, you have to be careful. That doesn't drip too much. No, in the table, okay?
Hola, Dieguito. Hello. I was just coming because we were not seeing your second camera, so we couldn't see what you were doing exactly. But
Okay, so
I can see, I just can see it. So I will check if in YouTube we can just see your camera.
okay, that's weird. Okay, I have it here, my second camera. I don't know how we can fix that from YouTube. Okay.
Okay. Don't worry. You can continue and I will tell you.
Okay, I will explain in the first camera. Okay. So I have here all the glue. Okay. I have here all the glue. It looks like an spaghetti. Okay. So perfect. So we are soaking it with the glue and the portion of water. Okay. So I'm going to look for the tip of this wool, and I'm going to do the same that as we did with the green one. Okay. So I can begin with the tip, put it under the wool, the green wool, to cut it, and now begin going around. Look at this. When I'm grabbing it, I'm just pulling this all the excess of glue a little for it not to be dripping all over the place. Okay. So keep doing this again, all around the ball. Perfect. If you have maybe some cornstarch in your home, that's going to help you to get it more stiff, more harder, the glue on the wool. Okay. Cornstarch in Spanish is maicena. Okay, you can add a little of maicena on it, and it's going to be harder, even harder. Okay. Okay, I'm going to finish here. You have to be careful to fill all the holes, no? To get very wide holes on it, no? And go very even in all directions, okay? How is the second camera, Marcia? It is working? I can hear you.
Sorry, as always. Yes, we think that right now we can see it. So I will check in YouTube if they are just looking at it. Um, I will tell you because you're right now active. Ahora sí vemos las tres cámaras. Ready, done.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so we have this in this moment, okay? What you are going to do, try to hang it, okay? How we're going to hang? I'm going to go and grab something to hang it, okay? So wait me a second. I'm going to be back. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do.
Well, I'm being complicated with this. I'm trying to do my best. Ready? He's coming.
Okay. Okay, so you can hang it, no, in some windy place, no, in a place with a lot of wind. Okay. So you have to leave it hanging. Maybe tomorrow you're going to have it dry. Okay. So I did this yesterday, and I hope it's ready. Sometimes I look for some weaker parts, no, that doesn't have a lot of glue, and I'd apply a little of glue in the parts that collide, no, that doesn't be very stiff. Okay, not very stiff. So what it's going to do right now? So when you have tried this, you are going to explode the bomb. Okay, you're going to try to not to be so loud. Perfect. Yes. This is shrinking it a little. Maybe we can get a little harder. No? But this is going to work because it looks like an tree. Okay? It's going to be our ornament of the tree. So I'm going to grab and take out the balloon. If you want it more rounded, no, more spherical, you can dry it more. No, wait until it dries more. Okay. Okay. So I'm able to get the balloon out. So because it is latex, it won't stick to the wool. Okay. So we have this, and I'm going to hold it until it gets a little more rounded. So I'm going to grab this brush, I'm going to push a little, and I have to let it dry a little more for it to be more round, okay? So I have this here now. You can grab this, and now we're going to do something to put another ornaments or something to put inside of it, okay? Perfect. Okay, so let it dry a little more. We're going to put, hang this and dry it in a windy place, okay? And we will see what is going to happen. Okay, so I have to clear my desk because we are going to use something else. This is going to be to dry. Remember, you are grabbing the wool, you are adding the glue around the balloon and letting dry, okay? Okay, perfect. So now what we're going to do. We have this, and now we're going to do these little 3D stars. What is important about the stars? That we are going to write a message inside of it of what we are grateful in this Christmas, okay? Of this year, what we learned and why we are happy and what we have new of this year, okay? So I'm going to tell you how to do it. I'm going to get clean my desk. I'm going to clean with the paper. And let's begin. Okay, so now for this task, you will need this iris paper, no? That it has different colors, and you're going to choose any color you want, okay? I'm going to choose maybe a bright, like this orange, okay? Okay, I have here my paper. Now, I'm going to cut it like this wide, okay? It's like 1.5 centimeters, okay? 1.5 centimeters, and I'm going to make one strip just to begin, okay? So in my second camera, you can see my hands. I'm going to measure almost like 1.5 centimeters. I'm going to mark it, okay? in both sides. One side and the second one. Perfect. And I'm going to grab this and I'm going to mark this in the 2 marks. I'm going to do the line, okay? Okay, perfect. So now I can have my scissors and cut it, okay? If you have another way to cut it, you can try, okay? So I have here my strip of paper. And this is the only thing that we need, okay? So we have this strip of paper, okay? I have here some different colors. You can cut it yellow, you can cut it red, blue, whichever color you want, okay? So that's what we are going to do. I'm going to show you in the first camera, okay? So I have here the strip of paper. We're going to do this. We're going to turn it, and then we're going to do this symbol. Again, we're going to grab it like this, and we're going to turn it like this. So you have like this peace symbol, okay? So when you have done this, you can put the long part, no, over it to make a knot, okay? Oh. So you're going to do a simple knot. You're going to grab it, and you're going to put the long part inside the hole. Easy. And you're going to make sure that it's tight. Okay, so you're going to tie this knot until we get a pentagon. So we're looking for something like this, okay? Make sure that all the corners are together, okay? And this is tied. So make sure it looks like this, okay? Perfect. So now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this part of the paper. I'm going to cut it in using this line, okay? I'm going to cut it. Let me see, because I can see. Perfect. So now we have this pentagon with the strip of paper. Now, what you're going to do is that you're going to bend it in with the lines, okay? So you're going to bend the paper, and this is going to follow what the natural direction, the strand of paper, and it's going to be like this. So you're going to be able to cover all the star. So you're going to grab it with the strip of paper around, and you see, I have the glue of the past activity. So you're going to keep wrapping it, okay? Keep wrapping it around and around and around, around, and you have it. In this point, I think you have this point, and you have this strand of paper here. No? So you can put it inside the pocket. You know, inside the pocket you have here. Maybe here you can see better. No, here. Maybe you are going to put it inside the pocket of the paper, and it's going to come out in the other side, okay? How does it look? Okay, so now we can cut this part. Huh? Perfect. So we have here this little shape with 5 sides. Okay? So I'm going to finish, then I'm going to repeat again how to do it. So we have this part, and now we're going to push with the 4 fingers the sides. Okay? We're going to try to get it 3-dimensional and make some volume. So I am pinching the corners, and it's getting my star done. Okay? It looks like a star? Yes, it is a little fat star. What do you think about it? Do you like it? Okay, if you did it, maybe red, maybe yellow, you can do a lot of this, okay? So that's how you do it. What I'm going to do now in this one, I'm going to be thankful for my family. So I'm going to write here, thanks for my family. Okay, so I write here what I'm grateful for, and now I'm going to do the star again. Okay, so again, we're going to do this sign. Okay, this sign, this shape you're going to get, and the long part you're going to add it through the circle. Okay, through the hole, and you're going to try to tie it to get it very tight until you get the pentagon figure. Okay. I hope you're following me, that you can see in which step are we. And maybe you are getting help of your tutor or the teacher that is with you, okay? Okay, so we have this figure. It's a knot, yes? Now I'm going to cut this little strip line. Perfect. You can tear it up. And now I'm going to begin wrapping it with the piece of paper that is left over. Keep going. Continue like this and wrapping it from the sides of this figure, and this is getting us this figure of the pentagon. Okay, very good. Okay, I'm going to put it on the pocket. In this one, I'm not going to have any paper to cut. Okay, so you have here this form. Okay, now what we can do is that we can push from 4 sides. Okay, we're going to push it at the same time. Okay, we're going to push them evenly. You get these little parts in this form, and you're getting the form of the star. The sides to get this shape. Now, you have all the wishes. If you have all the wishes, you can grab your balloon, and you can do two things. You can paste them over this ball. You can paste it with some glue. Well, I'm going to add some glue on it, and I can paste it to finish the ornamentation. So you have to be careful for it not to fall. Okay, I'm going to add some stars here that are the wishes that we can put on our Christmas tree. If you celebrate in another way the Christmas, you can as well think about how to be grateful with this. No, it doesn't have to be for the Christmas tree. Maybe it could be some decoration in your house. Okay, paste it there. Can you see it here in the second camera? I'm going to add this red one. Okay, perfect. Now, when you have this dried out, no, and it's very rounded, you can fix a little the shape. You can place all the stars around, or even, and like as well, if you want, you can put some inside. You can put some stars inside of the ball. Okay, very good. So now you can grab a little more of wool and make a little nut for it to hang on the tree. Okay, so I'm going to put here. So you can add whatever you want. No? You can think which colors. No, maybe you can add another kinds of thread. You can add a little, another ornamentation that is not some stars. No, and you can think something creative. What you can do with this? It doesn't have to be a round shape. How you're going to do that? Okay. So this is the Christmas ornamentation for this year. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have fun today, and maybe you can do something pretty for your Christmas tree. Okay? So I'm very happy to see you all, and happy holidays and happy Christmas week for everybody. That's it, okay? Okay, bye-bye.